Konnichiwa. I didn't know what to say because I'm learning another language right now. And I feel like I need to say that every time I say something because my brain is really rearranging itself on that right now. And I think it's so cool. I think it's so cool. Um, I'm trying not to wear this in my ear, but I need the mic to be next to my mouth because, for obvious reasons, you need to hear me, but also, um, because I'm going to be singing and I don't want to hear the stoppage of sound while I'm doing it. Because this was a private session, but Spirit said, what is privacy when you have a gold mine in front of you? So that's what's happening right now. I believe that it is important for people to see that there are other ways of writing a song, whether people think so or not. They are also um, need for something to not sound perfect all the time, but it always sounds perfect. I don't know how to explain that. That sounded terrible. Anyway, so I'm not really going to be talking. I'm pretty much just writing a song, and the way it happens is I write the lyrics, or we write the lyrics, and see, like, I hope you can hear me because it's really windy right now, and I just don't know what to do, but I can't have it in my ear. But if this works, that's dope. Hold on. I'm sorry if this is loud. I apologize. What if I had yelled that too? That would have been rude. Now I want to tie it, but I don't want to actually tie it because it's a wire. That sounds like a not smart idea. And we're all about making great choices. Alright, I hope that works. Praise the Lord. And then I'm gonna put my jacket back on because it's cold. Well, actually, I was kind of connecting with the earth, so I don't really want to do that. But that means my scarf's gonna be moving around and stuff. So let's just get the party started. Hajime. Alright. Yeah, no, I there's a lot of words I don't know. Period. But I watch enough anime to overcompensate for that. I'm actually like living in this. Like I'm like, how would I say it? Not like how would an American say it? How would I say it? But like how do I also say it correctly? You feel me? But the whole reason we love anime is because they live in their emotions. And they're voice actors. So, you know, I got this. Alright, moving on. Let's see. So my songs are long. They're really long. They're not for the faint of heart. We'll just say that. But I've definitely found my niche, which is good. But in order to continue to hone that, I have to let this out into the world so that it can be born into, mass moto, if you will. I always look like I'm up to something. One time I was smiling in the kitchen at work, and my manager. This was when I was working at Me and Ed's. My manager, he goes, he catches me smiling actually, and I was smiling like I was like, I was like, you can't do shit to me, right? I was smiling because he had told me to go and do something, and I think he did it to make me feel like I wasn't like one needed somewhere, but also to have that, to exercise that control over me and whatever. But I enjoy my job. So I was having a lot of fun, and I was just like, I get to chill back here and work. Like, it's fun for me. So there wasn't really, you get the point, right? And so, like, I go to the trash can, and you can see through the doorway, from the front of the house to the back of the house. And he sees me, and he's just like, "Mia, you look like a mobster." And I just like laughed and like ducked out of view because I felt guilty about it. Because legit, I was diabolical. I was like, "Bitch, think he gonna get me?" Like, I'm having the time of my life. Yeah. So yeah, and every time I'm smiling, it's like I can't keep from smiling sometimes. Like, the worst time to smile is when you're getting in trouble or when someone else is getting in trouble. And I feel like everybody always be looking at me when that's happening, and I'm like, if y'all could just divert your attention to whatever it is that you're doing right now. Because y'all don't need to pay attention to a Sagittarius laughing when they get in a, it's not a stressful situation. I don't think I'm stressed out about certain things like that, but like, I think it's awkward. I think Sagittarians, we feel awkward more than anything. But I guess people don't feel that way because we try to stay away from that. We could pretend that had nothing to do with anything, but I'm sure it had a lot to do with something, so I'll just let it sink in, and that's perfectly fine. Do I know? No. But that's perfectly fine as well. Alright. So the lyrics I have so far are on some real shit. I've been really needing a nap type shit. It's amazing that God had me running like this. Nah, you would think that I would get a bunch of millies off this. Keep a smile and I'm shining, and I'm thick, but I'm still running, child. Now, the thing is that what really got in the way of me trying to figure out what it is okay, that sentence was about to really be good. It really was. It really was. However, I feel like it would just say too much. So, Pikachu, he's threatening to fly away. Thank you. Just sit there. Just sit there. Okay. So, what really got in my way for a bit, and for a bit I mean for like a cycle of time, was that I could not find my flow, obviously. And it really is hard to find your flow, especially if you sing other people's music. And everybody will tell you that. They'll be like, I grew up singing other people's music, and it was really hard for me to find my sound and whatever. And so my sound took a couple of different transformations as well. At first I was just like, oh, this feels weird. And then I was just like, but it sounds so good. But I'm like, but everybody else can't hear the rhythm that I have in my head right now. Like, I feel like nobody really understands that I can see everything. But doesn't mean that I shouldn't showcase it and I shouldn't do it. Because, as the meek of the earth, I'm sure everyone can relate. You try to do something new, and then people try to be like, oh, why are you doing this, or why are you doing this, and blah blah blah. Like, I was singing once, and my friend was just like, oh, you were yelling, so I got scared all of a sudden. And I was just like, and I didn't say it too much, but I mentally clocked that, because at that time I was just like, maybe I could have been yelling a little bit, maybe, but not really, because I don't believe that's a thing. But while you're working on your voice and you're singing, people know that you're singing, and you know when I'm singing, and my friends know that I'm singing. So I was just like, dang, that was pure jealousy. But I'm like, but is she right? And so my head started thinking about it and stuff. But it's because also trying to sing like how other people feel like you should sing is not the best way that you can learn how to sing for yourself or for God even. So a lot of people like to sing with their chest voice. Not their chest voice. Well, more of your gut. I think you get a lot more praise when you sing with your gut. And I live mainly in my head voice. I don't know if falsetto and head voice are the same thing. I've never really had music classes either. That's been a thing too. Music theory goes right over my head, but I understand it. So, an importance is definitely paying attention to how you relate to music and not how other people relate to music. I relate to music in every sound and vibration that it makes, that they make, or the message behind it, what it is feeding my soul, like am I living through truth? And that's how my lyrics come out too. It's like they're very straightforward. They're very straightforward. But at the same time, like I could be metaphorical. But people say I speak in metaphors, so I don't know. So this video is at 11 minutes now, and we have yet to sing anything. But I like that we talked about it, because if somebody had really said something about this to me, then it would have really helped me out. That would have been awesome. It would have been great. Because really, I could hit the notes of anybody that I choose to hit the notes of in my own way. However, that was not my sound. I am so perfect at hitting the notes that I need to hit, or doing an equivalent of whatever it is that I need to do for whatever I want to do, I can, right? But that's hard because that's not my sound. It is me, and it's definitely my sound, but now I can also sing those songs different too. But at the same time, it's kind of like a remix. It sounds kind of like a remix, so it's kind of hard. Y'all see what I mean in the next video, because I'm not gonna do it on this one. It'll take too long, because we're gonna actually work on this song, because that's what this day was supposed to be. Today I was gonna work on music more, because I lost inspiration for a little bit, and I lost my sound for a little bit, like my flow. I got kind of confused, and I didn't want to I didn't feel inspired. So it's coming back, and I feel like if I work on it, I'm doing good. Right now, I'm looking at this camera right now, and I feel great because I look good, and that makes me happy. So I'm growing confidence in a lot of the things that I'm choosing to do right now, and you'll learn more about me the more that I'm able to effectively learn how to share them, because I'm someone who effectively tries to share with people, but people always shun us in the way that they say that they don't know us still. So, that can break a confidence. So, dang, that got deep too, because I was about to say something else deep. Dang, Spirit is just throwing it out there, throwing it back. But what she was going to say next was that if you have people in your life that are depressed, or going through anxiety in any type of form, anybody that you can't connect to, anybody that you don't clearly understand, somebody that you just really don't understand, keep an eye out for me, because I'm going to be the person that shows you what that means. And obviously you're the same, so, but I'm the one that's going to be telling you straight up, if you really want to know those people, I'm going to explain it. We're getting in their heads, because that is something that irritates me. My own father says that I push people away, but I think it's funny, because I really did open my heart to the people that say that they don't know me. And that includes my mama too. It's just something. I don't know if that's a Sagittarius thing, but God is for everybody. So praise the Lord. He's here to help you through us on this channel, or whatever it is we choose to do. That is what you will get out of that. Okay. I'm gonna upload this now, and I might cheat and no, I think I can record another video while I do this. All right. Thank you for being here. See you later. I was gonna say sayonara, but I feel like there's another word to say besides that. I forgot what it was. What blah blah blah. Anyway, bye.